I don't have the money to give you for food delivery. I'm sorry, I'm just struggling, and I want to know when you're getting a job.
Me too.
Keirsten made a bold decision on Love After Lockup when she chose to speak with Cor after first talking to Brady. She wanted to understand the full story instead of relying on only one version of events. But stepping into an existing co-parenting relationship is never a simple decision. The more information comes out, the clearer it becomes that this situation is far more complicated than it first appeared.
I don't have the money to give you for food delivery. I'm sorry, I'm just struggling, and I want to know when you're getting a job.
Me too. I'm trying. We're a good job. We don't hire anybody that's only going to be here for the next 2 months at the most.
It feels to me like they're holding you hostage.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing.
It's been a month since I've seen my husband. It's hard, it's difficult, What do you do all day? I feel like I'm here going to work 8 to 4. He promised me a softer life, and I'm still paying for everything. It's not any different than him being in prison. The only difference now is that there's even more costs. I just got letters in the mail with how much you owe in child support. They want $35,000 back pay for the twins. That's something that they can send you back to prison over, so we need to start making payments on them. Maintaining child support once he's caught up is one thing, but getting out of this hole, I don't know how we're gonna do it. I'm getting ready to go over to Corey's house and have a conversation with her because I put in all that effort and all that work, and then I feel like I got stood up last minute. So I kind of really want to get to the bottom of what's actually going on.
Just let it go.
Okay. Okay. I won't start any drama. Bye, baby. I planned this get-together for all of the kids to have this family time with Brady, and we were canceled on.
We're not going to be able to make it this weekend. Remington had swollen lymph nodes, so they're getting us in to do an ultrasound on it.
Thank God Remington is okay. Everything came back normal. Now that I know that she's fine, I just want to make sure that that is really the reason why they didn't come. Is she just trying to drive a wedge between Brady and his kids? If he doesn't want to get to the bottom of it, I'm going to. Hi, hello.
What are you doing?
Nothing. I just haven't heard from you in so long, so...
Well, you said that you wanted to talk to me, so I didn't know what that was about.
I mean, we've never really had issues ever, and us not talking is not normal to me.
Yeah.
It did bother me that, I planned everything for the girls to come see Brady, and then literally the day of, you message and tell us that they're not coming. I'm kind of about blindsided by it. I know Remy was sick and everything. The suddenness of it makes me feel like there's more to it.
So I'm going to stop you. Remington and Hunter, they're just not comfortable yet. And I personally didn't feel the need to drive that far. Take my kids somewhere where they didn't really even want to be.
How are they ever going to be able to open up to their dad if not given the opportunity?
I don't really feel like he's had even very much contact with them since he's even been out. He's been gone for a long time. I feel like a lot of lost time could be being made up by phone calls and text messages. And I feel like he's more concerned about what's going on between you and him more than he is about the girls. Brady has actually told Keirsten things that we've been through, but they were not accurate. He said that he took care of our kids most of the time, and I think that he even told her I cheated on him multiple times. Okay, I need a drink for this. Do you want a drink?
I need one too,
okay.
Please.
He never had my children. If I didn't, his grandparents did. So I'm not sure what she knows about all of that, but I just don't think that anybody should tell me how I should do things when it comes to my children.
I feel like our friendship kind of blurs a little bit of the line of the co-parenting where I feel like I can talk to you as a friend.
I respect that, to an extent, but when it comes to my kids, Like, I don't think that, like, that's anybody else's place.
I'm the one who's getting my toes stepped on whenever it comes to this. I make all of these plans, and granted, it's not even about the money. It's that, like, Brady deserves to be able to be a father.
Brady
And I guess I'm
also
not
been
understanding.
gone for 6 years. You know, we have a friendship, and that's totally fine, but I can't just allow you to walk in my house and tell me how I should be, you know, doing things between my children and their father.
Because they're my stepkids,
right, and
Corey.
that's it. I'm their mother.
So should I just go myself? Like,
I
that's
mean,
what I should do?
I think that you definitely should leave at this point because it's not going anywhere.
Okay.
So
Where's my keys?
I have seen him at his worst. And she's just seeing Brady now coming out of addiction.
He spent 5 years in prison, and you think,
Yeah.
like, to give him a little bit of joy, we would want him to see his kids.
I personally didn't put Brady there. He put himself there. They're my children. So for her to come over here and act the way that she did, I feel like is very out of line.
Whatever you and Brady figure out is between you two. I hope you two figure it the out. And on that note, have a good night.
Okay, you too.
Brady has only recently been released from prison, and that means he's starting over in almost every area of his life. He has to find stability, rebuild trust, reconnect with his children, and become financially secure. None of that happens overnight. That's why expectations have to be realistic. Someone who's just returned home isn't going to solve every financial problem immediately. Rebuilding a life takes patience, hard work, and consistent effort. Another important issue is the relationship between Brady and Cor. Regardless of what happened in the past, they still have children together. That means communication between them will always be important, because successful co-parenting requires both parents to stay focused on what's best for the children. Keirsten clearly wants Brady to reconnect with his kids, and that's a positive goal. The question is whether becoming directly involved in those conversations is the best approach. Supporting your partner is one thing. Taking over conversations that belong between two co-parents is something completely different. This episode also shows how difficult rebuilding trust can be after years of separation. Brady now has to prove through his actions that he's serious about being present in his children's lives. Words alone won't be enough. Consistency is what matters. As Love After Lockup continues, Brady has a lot of responsibility ahead of him. He has to rebuild his family relationships while also rebuilding his own life after prison. Keirsten also has an important role to play, but finding the right balance will be critical. Sometimes the best way to help isn't by stepping into every situation. Sometimes the strongest support comes from allowing someone to handle their own responsibilities while encouraging them every step of the way. That's the challenge both of them now face as this complicated story continues on Love After Lockup.